If you knew the kind of overloaded sandwiches
We have amazing sandwiches.
and piping hot pizzas
It really is amazing. I'll say it 100 times.
this small shop in Salem, Massachusetts provides to hungry customers every single day,
It really is amazing.
you'd understand why it's called Amazing Pizza and More. Located in this tiny shack just across from Collins Cove, Amazing Pizza is the brainchild of owner Jaqueline Field. And when she couldn't find a pizza she loved locally in the Salem area, she decided to take matters into her own hands and set up shop inside this small but steadfast space where she and her team have developed a system so the pizza gets made quickly and efficiently.
It's only 450 square feet, so when we're really busy at lunch and dinner, it gets pretty chaotic. I got a chicken parm with fresh mutts in the oven. We have to call out a lot. I got Sarah in the house. Is she ready, John? If John's working pizza,
Oven down.
he'll call out to Sarah
Oven down?
to chop up some Kalamata olives. You got jalapenos cut? Or I'll yell up to John and say, hey, can you pass me up the Parma prosciutto? So we work as a team.
And that team makes some of the best pizzas around.
The style is Neapolitan, so it's a very thin crust. We layer it with all the San Marzanos, we sprinkle it with oregano, and then we use our fresh mozzarella and provolone. And when it comes out of the oven, we top it with our love, which is pecorino romano from Locatelli, Italy. It's amazing.
And the pizza options at Amazing Pizza are just that. But first-timers should always start with My Mamere. Named for Jacqueline's grandmother, this pizza is simple but satisfying.
My Mamere is our version of a French margarita pizza. We put fresh tomato, fresh mozzarella, and basil when it comes out of the oven. Olive oil, Himalayan pink salt, and of course pecorino romano. It just pops in your mouth. It's beautiful.
Another classic that's a must-order is Amazing's pepperoni, made with the best stuff they could find.
Our pepperoni, we consider the highest quality. It's smooth, it's not spicy, it has that taste blend that you really want, and it works really well for our big pepperoni pizza. We wouldn't change anything about it.
From there, you can opt for an amped-up pizza like the Amigo, a south-of-the-border slice topped with chicken, black beans, jalapenos, red onion, and cilantro. Or the Big Island Bob, named for Jackie's dad and topped with pineapple and ham. And for a spin on a shrimp scampi that will take your taste buds by storm, order the Tsunami.
A lot of people think about shrimp scampi on pasta. We do it on pizza. So we use a nice white vermouth, creamy butter. We use a little bit of olive oil, red pepper, salt and pepper and oregano and parsley and fresh lemon juice, and we load it with wild-caught Gulf shrimp, and it is a winner. It's the best pizza you'll ever have.
There's the Buffalo Blue Pizza, a flavor-packed mouthful that's reminiscent of that favorite sports bar snack. But if you want to feel like you're at the game, order the Opening Day.
The opening day is sweet Italian sausage with onion and pepper, and it starts off with a red pie with our 3-cheese blend. The smell is just so delicious. The fresh sausage with the pepper and onion, you definitely feel like you're at Fenway Park.
And while pizza is their thing, they definitely don't slack when it comes to subs. There's an overloaded Italian stuffed with salami, soppressata, coppa, mortadella, and provolone. And one of the best steak and cheese subs on all the North Shore because it's made with real ribeye steak.
We buy the fresh ribeye. It's so tender and it's so fresh. We have some guests come in 3 times a week for this sub. It's probably one of the best steak bombs you'll ever have. It's really extraordinary.
There's also the Mama's Meatball Sub, stuffed with Jackie's mother's meatball recipe that's developed a cult-like following.
I hear it every day, your meatballs are the best I've ever had, even from people that are from Italy. So we knocked it out of the park.
And then there's a sandwich named for Jackie's mom called the Amazing Claire.
Claire is my mother. It's kind of our version of a sloppy Joe.
This upscale version of that messy childhood sandwich is amped up with a house sauce consisting of grilled mushrooms, onions, peppers, and plenty of beef, topped with fresh mozzarella on buttery brioche.
So you pick that up, it's a big sandwich, and you take a big bite, and yeah, it might end up on your chin, but it's worth it.
And if you have room for dessert, you can grab one of Jackie's cookies, baked fresh 3 times a day. But honestly, with service this sweet, you don't even need one.
We're not just dropping chicken fingers in a fryer later. We're making everything artisan, the old way. Treat food with respect and integrity and honesty and care. And that's the way we treat our guests, because we want them to enjoy every meal that they get here.